So was born the idea. So was spawned a mechanical companion in a desperate attempt to, well, to make life easier for a lone cameraman creator. "16 inches on center, those red marks on the tape. That's where your ceiling joists hide, a secret handshake between builders. Hit one, and your rig stays solid. Miss it, and you get a quick lesson in gravity. These holes, they're for super strut, the metal spine that'll run across the ceiling. Pinned in with decking screws right into the joists. Overkill for some, but around here we build like gravity's waiting to prove a point. Now comes the ritual, the stud finder. A tiny piece of technology that swears it knows what's inside my ceiling. Sometimes it's right. Sometimes it's just really confident.
Yeah. Not gonna work. Maybe if I had a mark in the right spot. I'm pretty handy. Just not handy enough. That's definitely lining up. So.
I'm not sure he thought this one through.
I might not have thought this through.
Told you so.
I'm gonna have to be creative here because this rail is mighty heavy for one man.
A 10-foot strut, one pair of hands, and a physics problem. Enter the shelf board, the unsung hero of bad planning done well.
I'm gonna need another screw. Don't try this at home. OSHA violation. Boy, you won't follow my how-tos, will you? Remember how I said I wasn't going to get that bolt down? I have lied to you. Gonna have to do this another way. I'm looking for a tool right now. Not trying to get you extreme close up here. Not the tool I was looking for. Which one, guys? I don't know where my sockets are. Adjustable it is. That stud finder was way off, baby. What do? When all else fails, go where you knew there was a stud. Before I get too far in it, let's check the trolley. Most people wouldn't show you all this failure. But you know as well as I do, in this world, nothing comes easy.
Ain't that the truth?
I know there's some electrical down that way, not just. It's like, why is it so dark in that corner? I took a light down. Good job, guys. All right. Kind of worried about this next one. I believe all my electric. You know what? We're going to leave that last one out because I know my main strand of electrical runs right across that end, and I'm not chancing losing power to my entire house. I had to make another Home Depot run to grab some of these bolts, right? Well, when I got back here, the holes on this, these are the same type of holes, but this is just an angle bracket. The holes there did not line up perfectly when I had these in the hole. So, to keep from stripping all the threads out, I had, let me make a lot of noise. I have a big set of M bolts, bunch of metric bolts, M5s, M10s, M whatever through M12, M5 through M12, I believe. Yeah, I got this off of Amazon. I am not sponsored by anyone, as you know. And so I could actually put one of those, two of those in there, and you see how they're angled just a hair. But that keeps from ruining the threads, and I've got them locked in. And I'm using a square head nut, and a washer and a lock washer on them, so that it doesn't fall through those holes, because those holes are pretty big, you know. This is actually magnetic on one side, and this is magnetic as well on one side. Well, I didn't think I needed that at first, but it turns out that might be just what I need, because when you put this trolley on this bracket on your FC200 soupy desk, I don't know. Leave it in the comments what you think it's called. Soup or soupy desk? Soup desk or soupy desk? I'm going with soup desk. I don't know why. Anyway, this is magnetized. Just like this one, these magnets are right here. So you can kind of see the magnets hold. Well, when I put it in my track, I was worried about it rolling back and forth like this. And my theory, which I haven't tested yet, you're going to be along for that ride if I hit record, is when I put it in the track, those magnets are going to kind of make a little bit of resistance on the track and kind of hold it, where when my camera's sitting out here, it'll kind of hold it in place on the track so it doesn't move back and forth. I think that's cool. I hope it works. I hope I'm not just blowing smoke right now, because I try to leave the blowing smoke up to my lasers. Well, the filtration system, all my lasers. But either way, we have this hooked up. We got bolts in place. We got the trolley in place. We got a L bracket for the super strut that's up there. This sits in the rail and it will ride back and forth down 10 foot of bliss. And I'm knocking all kinds of stuff off with my robotical arm here. This will actually go on the end, and it's a ball joint. So I can actually fix the ball the way I want it. And I might actually, nope, it goes straight up and down. Either way. Well, let's get that mounted on the end. Which I don't think's that hard. Screws right on. And then you got a thumb screw for the rest of your enjoyment. And the soupy disc, which this thing's pretty dang heavy duty. I did not really expect it to be that heavy duty, but it is. Fully adjustable somehow. I think you just pull, yeah. So when you move this one, the other stays pretty good. Press here. There's a button. Press here. What exactly am I? There's a tension gauge. So I guess when you get something on it, you will know how much tension's on it. That is cool. All right. I am going to take a breath and move some cameras around so that you may see me working overhead again on the track that we had just a little trouble in the beginning, but now it's up, it's ready, trolley in hand, one loner, one track, infinite camera angles. And let's do it.
I wasn't sure he was ever going to stop talking. But here it is, proof that words occasionally turn into progress. The trolley's in the track, and against all odds, so is his focus. Made with 11 labs, Kling, and one very patient camera. I get a small kickback from 11 labs when you use my link. Helps fund the madness.